Okay, this is the first video tutorial. It's in two parts. The first part is just really to quickly introduce you not just to the dashboard, the WordPress dashboard, because I expect you may be familiar with that, but the actual theme we're using with the website. So once you've logged in, you'll then be able to access the dashboard area, which is this area here. Let's just move that over a tad so you can see it. Okay, so what we're going to be looking at is the new, I've just put into place this blog page, which I've called news. You can call it anything you want, but we call it news for now. And to give you a starter for 10, I've added a couple of blogs in. So what I've done, because you've got no blogs, I've used the case studies. So I've put 2 case studies in. And there's a third case study which I'm going to quickly put in now just to show you how best to do it. The key thing is to keep consistency of the layout and the format of each page. So where we've got our home page, which most people will land on, and there's your home page with all your bits and bobs. On the news page, which is going to be the blog section, we scroll down. And we've got these two. So when people either click on the picture, click on the headline, or click on the read more, they will be taken through to the actual article, or as we call it, the blog. Okay. So now when you do this, I'm going to show you how to set this up. If you add a blog and you scroll down to check it and you see this is basically due to the formatting of the website, of the actual page. So once you've logged in, you'll see this edit bar up here, so I can go into that post and I can edit it very quickly. If I go down to the right hand side, and I will see this layout area here. What we always want with the pages here is set with no sidebar. So once you've done that and you click update, you should then go back to the front end and then see that page has changed. Let me just go and show you. So basically the actual page, the actual article's there, but when we scroll down, we haven't got that extra sidebar there because we've got rid of the sidebar, which is how we want it. Okay, so going back into the dashboard, we want to go to post. The post area is where the blogs sit, as you probably well know. So I'll go and look at all posts. Now currently I've put the 2 case studies. The case studies on the website are actually as a page, but what I've done, I've borrowed from that so we can start off the blog. So basically I've just taken these case studies from here and placed them in to the blog. So I've just copied them over, as it were. Now we've got the third one. So the first 2 are Colford and Brayford Wolf. So let's go to the back end. Where are we? Let's go to dashboard. And what we can do is go to pages for this one. And the case study we haven't done is the Hereward Tower. So we're going to go to that page. Now what I'm going to do here, this is part of the theme we use, is that to make that as easy as possible to copy over, I just click on templates. I then click on template name and call it what it's called, Hereward, just so I can find it easier. Click save, click update, and then what we're going to do is go over to posts and we're going to add a new post. Okay, so all I'm going to do now is click on Advanced Editor, and with Advanced Editor the template bit comes up. So I go into template, I then find what I've just typed in, which was Hereward, and the page is now replicated. Okay, I want to make sure I get rid of the sidebar, so I'll click on the sidebar settings and go no sidebar, and then I'm going to take this and that's how you get to the text. I'm going to copy that, close it, then I'll go to the top of the page and I'm going to paste it. And then I'm going to, the category I've selected for news is latest news. Okay, so I thought, well, keeps it up to date. It's the latest news. That's what people are going to be interested in. The other stuff will go to archive as you build up a catalogue of posts. And what you'll notice is once you've published it, the actual name of the page also goes in here, which is part of the URL. So we've now got a blog post. We've published it, we've updated it. So if I now go to site and go to news, we will see the third blog. However, excuse me, as you can see, the third blog hasn't got an image yet. So we're going to go back to that page and we're going to go to edit post, and we're going to go to scroll down and we're going to go to featured page image, set featured image. This is what you'll have to bring up. This is where all the media library is. So if it's already uploaded, it'll be in there somewhere. However, I'm going to upload something which is not in there yet because I've only just taken it from the old website, and I'm going to find the Man Environmental folder. There it is. Now I'm going to find case studies. And I'm going to find Hereward Tower, and this is one picture. This is one picture from Hereward Tower. We haven't got all the images for these case studies, by the way, which I shall talk to shortly. So I'm going to upload that. Once that comes in, a tick appears. I then select image. It appears there. I then update the page. And then we can go back to the front end. So I can go back into view post. Won't have changed anything here because we don't want it to, and go to news. So we've now got 3 case studies set up as three blog posts, and they're here. Now you notice that I've set it up so that the excerpt is here. This actually looks more inviting to people. They're more likely to click on it and read it. Now in order to do that, this is how we find the excerpt bit. Go into edit post, and what you'll find, what there should be at the bottom of the page, and there is excerpt. So I now need to copy and paste some text into that just to start it off. So I'm just going to pick a few words. Not bothered about picking a whole sentence because it's supposed to lead them into the article. There's it in there. 3 dots. May change that in a minute if it doesn't tally up, as you will see. You'll see what I mean shortly. Let that edit, let that save. Click to view post again. Go to news, and I want it to be level, and it is. So basically, like for instance, if that one I've just done, if I'd copied and pasted too many words, it would have gone onto the third line. It would look out of kilter, so I would have gone back and just edited it. I probably would have just tagged it back a bit. But once you've done it a few times, you get to know what sort of size it needs to be, and it just looks neater. So when you add another 3, when you add the next one, it will appear underneath. So okay, it will gradually fill up. Actually, it appear at the beginning, and then it will gradually shunt along. So the latest ones are always on the top line, as you will see. Okay, so that's initially how to set up the blogs. So all you need to do is, when you've got a new article to complete, is you just go to this area here, and the best thing to do is to just literally template. So if you're going to add a new one, you just want to just go into a new page, click on advanced layout, and then on the templates just click one of the ones you've already done. So it's that one. I'll keep this as saved as draft, and then all you need to do is in here, right click on this and just put in new wording. Okay, obviously save it after you've done it, and then on the right hand side just pick on pictures. So once you've got pictures, you can then upload them. So all you need to do on each of these, if you want to change a picture, is click on a picture, click on the picture again, and you'll either go to the media, so let's click on that, and insert, and then that changes, and then we save, and then I'm not going to publish it, I'm going to save it as draft so we can play around with it without it showing on the front end of the site. Obviously, because the last one was ticked as latest news, if you forget to tick that, it will automatically tick it for you once you save it in draft or publish it. Okay, obviously we need to remember to put a title on here. If there's no title here, you will see that it gives you these numbers, which we don't want. They're called ugly URLs, we want pretty ones. So once you've put in so we could put in here new blog post as an example, and then what I would then do is change that it's only temporary, click OK, and then it sorts out the URL so that it makes sense. We want the URLs to be readable by humans and obviously search engines. Okay, so that's the first video. I shall just quickly go through and just give you a quick overview of the next part in the second video. So I hope that helps.